Well, as you guys know, I literally just recorded the video probably about an hour ago saying that the Leafs needed to do something and get something done. And here we are. As you guys can tell from the title, the Leafs, well, they acquired their backup goaltender. They acquired Jack Campbell, former first-round pick Jack Campbell from the LA Kings, as well as Kyle Clifford, 50% retained salary from the LA Kings. And in exchange, the Leafs sent Trevor Moore, a third-round pick for this year, which was Columbus's third-round pick, and a conditional third-round pick for 2021. Okay, so there's a lot to process here, Leaf fans. Now, first things first, what is the big thing that we get back in return? Well, you get Jack Campbell. You get your backup goaltender. Michael Hutchinson, barring injuries and more injury problems, health-wise, Jack Campbell is your guy. He's the backup goaltender. He was in LA. Before Jonathan Quick came back from injury, Jack Campbell was playing very good hockey. And I think he'll do wonders here in Toronto. I think he'll be a much more stable guy than Michael Hutchinson was. Obviously, with Jack Campbell, he has term as well, so you don't have to worry too much about that, hopefully, as long as everything goes well. But that's good news for Leaf fans. We got our backup goaltender. It's very good news for Leaf fans. Obviously, we've all been calling that Michael Hutchinson is not very good, not the great goaltender. Yeah, he won 4 straight games when he started, but the teams he's been playing haven't been very good. And then his last 2 games, one against Florida in the third period, and then today, it was not pretty. So they had to make a move. So right after the game, I don't know if Kyle's like, all right, calls LA and is like, we need to get this deal done. They get it done right away, right? What else do you get? You get Kyle Clifford. Again, Kyle Clifford's not a guy who's going to put up 30, 40 goals a season. He's just not going to do that. But what if Leaf fans and analysts and whatnot been saying that the Leafs lack? They lack grit. They lack that mentality of, that kind of fight mentality. Guy who can drop the gloves even at that point. Well, Kyle Clifford is that guy. He's a veteran player. He's only 29 years old. He's from Ontario, so he's a Toronto native, or at least the surrounding area at least. And he's been there, done that. Won a Stanley Cup with the Los Angeles Kings. Sorry, my nose is all stuffed up. As I said in the last couple of videos, and I haven't been feeling too good. So I'm here though, doing this video for you guys. But with Kyle Clifford's going to bring that physical presence on the fourth line. I think, if I'm not mistaken though, he will play penalty kill time as well. Unless he doesn't do that anymore, I'm not too sure. But he'll be able to lay a body. He'll be able to drop the gloves once in a while. He'll be able to do those kind of things, those gritty things that you don't really see. You put an example for the Boston Bruins. A guy like Chris Wagner, right? A guy in Boston. He doesn't really score a lot, but he's physical. And that's what a guy like Kyle Clifford is for the Leafs. So you get a guy like him. You get a little bit of toughness that you didn't have before. You get your backup goaltender. So what do you give up? Well, Trevor Moore is a guy that's had a lot of health issues this season. He has not been able to stay healthy, and last year he kind of broke onto the scene as kind of a good little player. But again, what do the Leafs have a lot of? Good little players. Good little forwards. Now, Trevor Moore is still a young player, 24 years of age. He's only had 5 points in 26 games this season, and obviously hasn't put up any points since October the 16th against Washington. Obviously, the injury issue is a big part of that, but for him, he goes to LA and gets a fresh start. Now, the conditional picks. I don't know the condition on the third round pick. It could be how many starts or how many wins Jack Campbell gets, or if they re-sign Kyle Clifford, or how it all works out. But it's some sort of condition on that pick. The Columbus third round pick, again, not going to be a very good pick. So for the Leafs, they have a lot of draft picks this season, right? So you're not too worried about that kind of thing, and you get something. You get a backup goaltender and some grit. Something you haven't had in a very long time. Now, how will this all play out? How will this all shake up? I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. We all don't. But Kyle Dubas needed to make a move to get some goaltending and to get a little bit of physicality. You got both. The question now is, how are they going to fit into the team, and how are they going to perform? Obviously, being in Toronto, the spotlight. Right, for Jack Campbell, he's an American goaltender, right? He's from Michigan, so Port Huron, Michigan. So, for him, it's not really anything new. It's not like he's coming home or whatnot, Jack Campbell. But for a guy like Kyle Clifford coming to Toronto, I think he's from Ontario, so most likely a Leaf fan growing up, so a guy coming for his hometown team, he's going to want to play. Now, I don't know how the lines are going to shape up. I don't know what. You could put Gauthier with Clifford, which would be a pretty brutal fourth line with Gauthier's side, and even Spets on that fourth line as well. So I don't know. It's going to be a really interesting way of how Sheldon Keefe goes about it. And you heard Sheldon Keefe after the game, and you kind of heard, if you heard his interview and then Hutchinson's interview, it was kind of like Hutchins like, oh, I thought I played a pretty good game and blah blah blah. It's unfortunate about that fourth goal. And then you talk about Keefe's interview, and he kind of said, we needed saves, and that didn't happen. So very interesting there if you guys want to take that for anything. But the deal is done. You got a backup goaltender. You got a gritty guy. You didn't have to give up a stupid amount for him, so I'll take it. Leaf fans, I want to hear your comments down below. What do you think about this trade? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you love the trade? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Guys, go crazy. I want to hear your thoughts to hear, do you like Jack Campbell? Do you like the idea of bringing him in? Do you like Kyle Clifford coming to Toronto? Or is it just kind of a throw-in thing? And do you really think the Leafs are going to regret trading with Trevor Moore? Do you think giving up 2 or 3rd round picks is too much? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Go crazy. All right, a little bit of a short video, but again, it was for a backup goaltender, so I'm not going to sit here and talk for 20 minutes about that. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed it, and you liked the trade, smack that like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't done already. Comment down below your thoughts on the trade. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below, guys. And Twitter's down below for myself. Follow up, send me DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Patreon link is down below, so sign up for that if you guys are interested. And I will talk to you guys Raptors edition on Friday as they head to Indy to take on the Pacers like they did tonight. It was a crazy game there. All right, that is at 8 p.m. Tip-off in Indianapolis. And as for the Leafs, with the new acquisitions, it looks like Jack Campbell might even be in that on Friday against the Anaheim Ducks at home. It's gonna be, I'm assuming Kyle Clifford will be as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how this Leaf team phases with the couple new additions. Small additions, but new additions for this team. All right, on Friday against the Ducks, 7 p.m. puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.